Hello guys, John with you, and it's the final reveal of this lovely little Panzesspahwagen P204F. It's from ICM 1/35 scale, and the figure set is also from ICM, bar the two mechanics, which are Tamiya set, and the motorcycle here, which is also Tamiya. Also Tamiya would be the fuel drums and the extra fuel cans. The two boxes, there's one box here and one box there. They're homemade scratch built pieces of wood, simple as that. Just a little piece of wood, a little bit of twine and or thread, should I say. I made the handles from that. I'll just show you there, basically. Just a little bit of handle and so they're made of wood. So one is the mechanics box and the other is I suppose a toolbox parts thingy-majiggy. Okay. The diorama itself, the cobblestones and the walls and the footpath and all that, they're from they're available, shall we say, from All Scale Diorama Builds. If you go onto that YouTube channel and the Facebook page, you'll find a link on those to get in that basic set. It's called a diorama in a box, and it's done by Simon Kemp. Okay, and Simon has his own little business running there, and he sells cobblestone, sells them in separate packs as well, wall sections, and it's quite extensive now. Actually, he's got into windows and all that kind of stuff as well, so do check him out. Okay, he does have an eBay site. Unfortunately, I can't find the link to it, otherwise I'd have it in the links below. But if you go on to All Scale Diorama Builds, you might even be able to say, if you can't find any links, message Simon through that, and he'll put you on to the links for these items. And finally, then we got the Telegraph Poles, and as far as I know, if I can remember, I think they're Tamiya. I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to that. I bought them a long time ago. The packaging, the boxing and all that kind of stuff is long gone, but it's a Telegraph Pole set, and that's basically all the parts, shall we say. Okay, I have it on a little bit of a turntable, so we can kind of get to see how this turned out. Very nice indeed. Get a bit of light in there so you can make it. Yeah, okay, sorry for juggling the camera there. As you can see the nice interior there on the Panzer 204. Right, we go around the back of the dia. Got a little bit of grass. Yes, a little bit of grass. And we got the inside of the wall. Okay, so it's actually finished all the way around. It's not just sort of a front. Really enjoyed making this kit. Very nice kit indeed. It was a gift from one of my subscribers. He sent me on the kit and also the figure set, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I hope I've done it justice. I really do. I really hope I've done him justice in that. It was very nice to send it on to me, and I do appreciate it. I really do. Now, I don't have a zoom, unfortunately, on this camera, so I'm going to have to pick the whole thing up and bring it closer to the camera so you can basically see. So unfortunately, I hope I'm not going to be too jerky with it. But you can see there, our chap there, he's playing with the pussycat. Okay, I had a blank space there, so that's why I stuck in the motorcycle. But we've got our figure there. That chap there sitting down with his leg hanging out. The leg is really supposed to be down through the hatch. The chap there playing with the cat. He would have been sort of sitting there in the open doors of that. But by doing that, I wouldn't have been able to have the engine bay open. And after, like I said, when I was building it, after building a lovely engine and all that, and painting it all up, why go seal the whole lot up so you can't see it? That would be a total waste, in my opinion. So having it open so you can see it is, to me, it's important. It's important. I mean, if they go to the bother of giving you a flipping interior, the least you can do is show it off in the actual model itself. You can see that it does have an interior. You can get to see quite a lot of it. Okay, even by looking down, say through that hatch there, you can see parts of it as well. We've got our two mechanics. They're obviously the thing is getting either a service or it broke down, one or the other. I haven't decided yet. That's basically unimportant, really, what actually happened. But the fact they're doing something to it anyway. Okay, and just made up this little scene, because that's basically what a diorama is, isn't it? It's a sort of a little snippet of time, a sort of a live photograph, if you will. But I did really enjoy making that kit. The building of the kit, as what I mentioned during the build, if you've been following the build on that, beautifully engineered pieces, lovely crisp moulding on rivets and things like that. Very few seam lines to be cleaned off. Also, everything just fitted into place absolutely beautifully. Really nice fit on everything, and no problems with it in that respect. The figures, they were quite nice as well. Black uniforms, as I said, is probably, for me, it's the hardest to do anyway, because you want to try and show all those creases and things, so therefore you're kind of using a dry brushing effect and things. And you know, when it came down then to, say, the shoulder boards on their uniforms and the really small badge detail, you know, my painting isn't that good, and I kind of left it out rather than, say, making it look ugly. The best thing to do is do what you can do and just leave it. It's better not to do it at all than sort of to do it badly, if you get my drift. I mean, I think those figures actually turned out quite nice. I'm happy with them. I wanted to get them to the stage where I was happy with them, and I am happy with them, and I'm happy with that little dio. It's just one of those little pieces, and it's not too big either, you know, and I can kind of leave that together for quite some time, because it takes about the same, say, space as a 1/35 scale tank. So in itself, it's quite nice. That's really about all I can say on it. If you have anything you'd like to say yourself to it, just stick them in the comments box below. And also we'll have a chat about it on Friday night in the live show. Live show. I'll be going live on Friday nights, and on this week we'll be having a look over this and talking about various little parts of it. Answer any questions people might have, and any other modelling questions, and little hints and tips and techniques and things like that. If somebody wants me to kind of show certain things, I will. I try not to do them as a tutorial, as in this is how to do it, because lots of the little techniques and things I've adapted from other people's tutorials on how they do certain little things. I've taken, say, a snippet of this, a snippet of that, and a snippet of something else, put them together and came up with my own way. And I find that's the best, because I find out what works for me, rather than trying to copy somebody else's thing and not getting them up with the same, say, with the results that they get. But working it yourself, work on what parts work for you, try different techniques. If that works for you, then try it again. If it almost works, then practice on it. And like I said, that there's that new, well, it's not new, but it's new to me. It's the shading technique on figures. It's where you pick the light sources literally as directly over, and you put the dark shading from underneath, light undercoats on the top, and then work away then with sort of layers of really light paint, and you can kind of end up with a nice figure. Whether that works in 1/35 scale or not, I don't know. I did try it once or twice in the past, but wasn't really thinning the paint enough. So when I went over with layers, it's like as if I just totally wasted the whole point of the shading. So it's something I got to learn and improve on. And as soon as I kind of figure it out for myself and figure out how I'm going to do it, I will show you. If it works out. If it doesn't work out, I won't try it again. Simple as that. Like it was with faces. I studied loads of videos on faces. I had a couple of old figures. I built them up and I played around with them for a while, and doing this mixing reds and oranges and all those kind of colours, getting different areas, different shading on the figures. And to be quite honest with you, they ended up looking like the Joker out of Batman, and I wasn't happy with them at all. So I've kind of stuck to what I do like and what kind of works for me. And it's basically just paint the faces in the one colour and give them a dark wash, and use enamel paints and or oil paint, bit of an white spirit in your wash. So when it kind of dries, when the wash sort of say semi-dries, then use a damp brush and clean it off the areas that you don't want it in, and then go over it then with your original colour again, then doing the highlights in the forehead, nose, chin, ears, cheekbones, leaving all that dry in then and playing around with it a little bit again. And it's my version of getting faces right and things like that, and it works for me. I'm happy with it. Granted, when you go sort of super close up, they look actually quite ugly, and but from a distance they actually and when I'm saying from a distance, I'm not talking about from across the road. I'm talking about maybe from 8-10 inches even. It's called the 2-foot rule, but I'm even bringing it down to about 8 or 10 inches, and to me they look good at that. But when you go really close up, they're nothing compared to what some of those experts out there can get. But I got to the stage where I'm happy with it, and for a finish, that being a hobby modeler, I'm not going to enter competitions with these things. I'm doing them for myself. So therefore I want to get them to a level where I am happy with it, and then I can say, yeah, I'm happy with that. Cheers, well done, John. And we'll put that up on the shelf. We'll admire that for a while, and let's move on to the next one. Let's build something else and get that to the stage where I'm happy with. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm happy with this. This is going up on a shelf now, and I'm moving along with my next project. The next project is going to be an Allied tank from World War II. And I'm going to say no more. I've already told everybody what I'm going to do. You all know at this stage, if you've been involved with it, keeping up with the channel, you know what I'm going to do next anyway. But stay tuned to the channel, and by staying tuned to the channel, the easiest way to do that, it would be to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And by hitting the bell, you'll be notified as soon as I put up another video. And the next video after this will be, of course, the unboxing of the new one. Okay, so like I said, lads, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I think I've said enough on it. There's not really that much more you can say in an in a final reveal. Once you sort of pointed out all the little bits and pieces that you've done to it, I've explained all the building while I was building it, the painting while I was painting it, the weathering while I was weathering it. So after that, it's a case of just put them all together, make a little scene, make your little sort of a snippet in time, and hopefully then you're happy with it. And that's, like I said, that's what we're striving for, and I'm happy with this. So shall we say, strive, happy with, and completed. So lads, I will see you again very soon. I'll see you again on Friday night, don't forget, between 9:30 Greenwich Mean Time, PM, and 10 o'clock, quick half an hour, and we'll go live. And Friday night, this Friday night will be the first of the official ones, okay? The last one was a test run, just to see how all the things worked, and I wasn't actually expecting anybody to join me or anything like that, but they did, and I'm quite happy with that. So lads, until the next time, stay safe, enjoy your modelling. Don't forget to join the Facebook page as well. I've changed the name of the Facebook page from John Moore's Scale Models to JMSM, which basically is just the initials of it, but it's JMSM on Facebook. Join it and upload your own builds and your own dios and your own bits and pieces, and everybody there is super nice, and you can ask them questions on how they got this technique done, how they got that technique done, and hopefully what it'll do is, for the likes of us, the hobby modeler, it'll improve our little techniques. We'll learn something new, and it's great to learn something new. I enjoy learning something new, giving it a go and seeing what it works for me, and if it works, and I'll use it again. If it doesn't, I won't. So until then, lads, enjoy your modelling, stay safe, be nice to one another, and don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kit. You build it and enjoy it. This is John signing off. I'll catch you on the next one, lads. Stay safe, and until then, goodbye.